What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and I hope you guys are having a good day. I am having a really good day. We're hanging out here doing stuff and things on the Footbus server. And yeah, so I figured out my laser thingies. Give me the thumbs up, I figured it out on my own. So it was pretty straightforward too. And actually I didn't figure it out, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to take 2 steps back here and give credit where credit is due. It was actually a subscriber that mentioned that I was most likely, I don't know how exactly that he had worded it in the comment section, but he said that basically that it wasn't high enough. So what's going on? So I pulled these 6 translation modules out of there. You can see we just get the 2, and it's because the 3rd one is actually under there. You can't even see it. It's not forming because it's under the bottom level. So if you put 6 of these guys in the up, bam, it moves everything up 6, and then we can shut the system off. But we don't want to shut the system off. We want to keep the system turned on. So we're getting all those good enchants. And we want those enchants because we want to cross something else off of our list. So let's go up to the Todo list. So we got the automated Magnum Torch thing, and I said we're probably going to try to make that a community project. We're going to work on that in the spawn town. And Mob Farm Island, I said it's not really complete because we still got the upper room that I want to play with. So the other thing that I had to tear down was the Laser Plus. We wanted to do Laser Plus upgrades. And I had to tear down my assembly chamber so I could build this bigger Mac. So today we're going to play around with building bigger Laser Plus stuff. So in order to do that, we need some items. Now, I haven't been over here. Wait, I think I probably picked it up and put it in here. I was looking for my enchant mover. I think I have one in the system. Enchant mover. I don't. I thought, is it over here? Let's go ahead and check. I think it's maybe down in the ghetto part of the Magic Crops Farms area. Did I leave it down inside of here? That's the unifier. There's the enchant mover, so I do have one. Sweet. So we need the enchant mover. Because what we're going to be doing is taking all these books that we got in our ME system, and we're going to be using them to enchant our lasers. Now, let's just stick this right here, and then let's go ahead and stick these lasers, and I got a bunch. Do you think that'll be enough? 4 stacks? I think 4 stacks will probably be enough. Let's go ahead and get a chest and stick it down on the ground over here. Bam, like so. And then we're going to need to make a bunch of redstone conduit. I think, I don't know if we can transfer power with, no, I want to use the redstone conduit, I think. So, redstone energy conduit, we have a bunch. Let me see here. We might need more, so we may actually end up having to make some of that. We haven't been using very much since we started using the Ender IO stuff. So, all right, there we go. Now, we're going to start enchanting these lasers, and we really do need 3 things. So we need efficiency books, and we're going to need efficiency 3. So we only have 18 efficiency 3 books. Let's see. It's going to kick down here. Did I get another efficiency 3? So there's 18 of the efficiency 3 books. And then let's go ahead and grab a couple more chests over here just so we can separate stuff and things out. So we'll go like this. We're going to use efficiency, and we're going to need efficiency 3 books. All right, sweet. So then we're also going to need fortune books to increase range. Now we got 41 fortune 3 books. Geez, we're not going to be able to do everybody with fortune. I think fortune does the range. And efficiency is the lower amount of power, and then, or breaking is lower on power, and then, anyway, one of them does a less, makes it use power more efficiently, and one of them makes, God, if I could talk, and one of them makes the lasers actually work faster. So we got huge amounts of unbreaking, so that's not going to be an issue. But the other books, we're probably going to have to combine some stuff and things in order to get a lot of them. So with the efficiency books, we can take a look here. We've got efficiency 5s, and I'm not sure what's going to happen if we put these on a laser plus. Now, I got some levels, and I figured we could test this out together. We would take a laser, and then we'll stick it inside of here. Inside of here? Oh, wait, I got to put it on a tool. So that's another thing I'm going to need. I need an anvil. So let's stick our anvil right here, like so. And then can we, I can't put those in there? I thought I could put them in there. So I've never done this before, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Let me just go ahead and get a diamond pick, and let's stick efficiency 5 on here, like so. And then we can put this in our enchant mover. Now does it let us put our laser in? Huh, I thought you could put your laser in there. So I'm not exactly sure why that is. So I'm gonna have to take a look. You know what? I'll probably end up going back and looking at DMAC's video to figure out what's going on with that. All right, so I'll figure that stuff and things out. It's just gonna take a second. I'm sure it'll be pretty straightforward. But what I want to do is I want to build the laser room up here, and I want to build it kind of redonkulously. So I have a plan for what I want to do. And did I grab any of that stuff? No, I didn't. So what we're gonna probably end up doing, we do want to make it huge, but we also want to make it so that it works. And the reason, or what I mean when I say that it works, is we have to be able to turn the system on and off pretty easily. And that's going to be one of the things that's going to be a little bit tricksy. So straight away, I don't know how far away the lasers are going to work. So I want to test it out and find out what that would be. So I think what we'll end up doing is maybe starting off by just moving over the, I think it's the Fortune Enchant, onto one laser and find out what the new extended range is going to be. So we need a Tesseract. I only have a few, 1,000. And then we'll go ahead and just stick this Tesseract inside of here like this, bam, and then we'll go ahead, one of these, power, squirt. We should have some juice on there. So yeah, the next thing I got to do, I got to figure out how to get these enchants moved over onto these lasers. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I know exactly what it is that I didn't do. Laser plus laser is what you have to do. So oh my God. So I'm going to have to make an assembly table just to get these things assembled. So each one takes a stack of the golden, what is it, kinesis pipes. So I got to make a bunch of those. 4 lasers for each one, a whole stack of glass, and a half stack of glowstone. So that's going to be a lot. You know what? I probably should just convert something right here so that I can start making these. And I'm not sure also how long it's going to take to make them. So why don't I just right over here start to make an area. 8. And then we'll make it 2, 3, 4, probably like this big. We'll make a really, really big area, fill it full of lasers, so we can make the laser pluses. And then once we get the laser pluses that we need, I don't know how many we're gonna make. I may be being a little, I may be going a little too big here, but that's okay. You know what? I'm not really worried about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it might be too big. It may not reach the table. We'll have to put the table out a little bit. All right, so let me grab, I already have some more. I think that the range is only 4. 4 blocks on the table, but I could probably put it like in the center here, and we might be able to get all these to go ahead and activate. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more work and get this filled out so we can make an assembly table so that we can make laser pluses. Once I get it all hooked up, I shall BRBs. All right, so I got the system set up. We got 8, 16, 24, 36, and these are 7, 14, 21, 28, and 36 is some. We got a bunch of lasers over here. And I'm interested to see how fast this crafts. So glass, golden kinesis pipes, glowstone, bam. Ugh! Oh man, we got all the power. They're powering up to blue. They're working. So I put a couple of the redstone energy cells back here, and they actually look like, oh, they're filling up still. So we're not even draining more power than we're providing through the Tesseract, so that's good. Oh yeah, it's keeping up. Sweet. So how fast are these building? Oh my geez, this take forever. I don't know. You know, I hear that actually I was thinking about doing something dumb and building like a ton of these laser pluses. I don't think that that is something that I really need, but I do need like a few, and this is taking a really long time. A lot longer than I would want it to take. So, geez, I don't know. I guess maybe build more lasers? That's a song that is consistent with the epicness of this. Not really though. So yeah, all right, here we go. So we did this thing. It's just got a huge amount of lasers everywhere and just put a bunch of Tesseracts on it. So let's just go ahead and squirt all this stuff back in here, and let's go ahead and start it up and see what happens. I don't know how many of these guys are going to reach. Oh, looks like almost everybody's reaching here. So we're getting a huge amount of reach. Doesn't seem to be building a ton faster. And some of these lasers, I don't know if they're hitting. It's hard to see. No, there's lasers coming out of all these guys. Everybody's got power. Everybody's power looks like it's keeping up. So what I figured we would do after is just go ahead and take and see where can we add lasers and have them still reach. So can we just squirt one right there? Is that going to reach? Oh, man, it looks like it doesn't reach. You getting power? So that's getting power, but it ain't reaching, unfortunately. So let's pick this guy up. What about if we add him right underneath here? Will these guys reach? What about like right here? I can't tell. It's, you know what? It's because it might be coming out of the back. No, I don't think that guy will reach either. I thought maybe we could add some more in some spots, but I don't know. Maybe not. You gonna reach? I thought you'd be close enough, man. So I may have got a pretty optimal configuration for the amount of lasers that we have here. I don't think there's... I mean, I probably could have configured it in a way in which it would fit more lasers, but I don't know. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good to me. So we got a huge amount of guys going on here. I can't tell if these guys are working. It's hard to tell. But we got about a half of one of the laser pluses done in the last, I don't know, what is it, 20 seconds that we've been talking. So I feel like it's you know, we're creating them at a pace that is acceptable now. It just may just take a few minutes to get a few. So all we really want to do anyway is just get one. And the reason we want the one is because I'm interested in testing the distance with which we can transmit the laser after we give it the upgrades. So, all right, once we get this one guy done, then I'm going to set up a little system so that we can see what the distance is going to be, the range, and then I'll BRBs, and we'll figure it out. Alright, so we got some more stuff and things in here. We're making more laser pluses, and I got everything ready so that we can play around with the one that we made. So if we head down here, where am I? Here we are. And so if we head down here, we take a look. I've got an efficiency, fortune, and an unbreaking pick inside my inventory. So the efficiency will produce, give us higher speed. Unbreaking gives us less energy usage, and the fortune gives us the increased range. Now the wiki actually says that Silk Touch enchant produce splitting power with all table in its analyze area. What does that mean? I have no idea. No, actually, I was talking to DMAC about it real quick because we were joking about the English and the wiki, and we think that it probably means that it will split the work up amongst multiple tables. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to our enchant mover here, and let's just max out this laser. So if we put the laser in this side, the laser plus on that side, efficiency, we can move 3 levels. Can we move? Oh, wait, we can give it higher than efficiency? No way. It probably only uses efficiency 3. Let's give it efficiency 5. Why wouldn't we? So fortune 3 and unbreaking 3. So now I'm interested. Oh, give me my laser back. So now I'm interested. We've got efficiency 5, fortune 3. Can we add more fortune and more unbreaking? We probably might be able to add them, and they probably will just not work. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's just see. Just for gigglies. All right, squirt that guy in there, squirt this guy in there. All right, so we can't give it any more unbreaking. It won't take it. And can we give it any more fortune? So we can't give it any more fortune. It won't take it. But what about efficiency? Can we give it more than efficiency 5? Is this stupid lasers are stupid? Oh, man, I need 21 levels? Crapo. So, you know what? We can get 21 levels real fast. 21. All right, so let's head back real quick. I'm just really interested to see if we can add more. Get me out of here. All right, let's get the efficiency on here. And then stick this in here. All right, so it won't allow us to add more than efficiency 5. All right, interesting information. All right, good to know. So let's get the laser. And we'll stick it on there. And are you getting power? You are not getting power. Are you on? Are you on power? Are you on send only? You're getting power! So you can see the internal storage of this is actually 24,600 MJ. Normally it's only 1,000. So the enchantments or the upgrades are doing good stuff and things for us. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Normally, you should be able to place these 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's just go right there. Let's just see that. Now, I'm going to take and we're going to make another laser plus. That's going to be our experiment. So we'll need a stack of glass, a stack of the golden pipes, and I'm actually going to just go ahead and make a ton more of those, and a half stack of glowstone, like so. And oh crap, we need 4 lasers. Bam! So if we show us in here, we should see that it's... Did it make it? Did it already make it? Oh no, I was like, no way, did it already make it? So it looks like it's making it, and it's doing just the 1, but it is taking a really long time. So I wasn't sure exactly how powerful this would be, but it is producing pretty quick for a single laser, you must admit. All right, so we've pulled all these out. Let's go ahead and move this away a couple more spots to here. Squirt all this back in and see if it'll go at that distance. So we moved it 1 to the diagonal, but what is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 blocks away. All right, give me all that stuff back. So this was 7. 8, 9, 10. Let's just try 10 and see what happens. Bam, 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 bam. Squirt. I think it's 7. No, wow, 10. That's crazy. That's going really far. Is that really 10 blocks away? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12? Oh my God, 12 blocks away? How far away do these things go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God, it goes so far. That's crazy how far away it'll go. So the reason that I'm interested in seeing how far away it'll go is because up here, when we build the new room, what I really want to do is I'd like to outline like all the way up here at the ceiling with the lasers, and then do them kind of in 4 arcs that come down on the 4 sides, and put a laser plus kind of at a different interval at each spot. And I think that it'll make a really cool looking, thing once we're done. Wow, is this thing still going? How many stuff and things do you got left? It's making 1 more. So with that showing us that we're getting a build from 14 blocks away, I'm just interested to see 16 blocks away. How far will you go, man? No. Yes. Oh my God, you're kidding me. 19 blocks away? Oh my God. Well, how far will it go? Like, will it go like 100 blocks now? It doesn't say on the wiki. I'm sure there's a million people. Actually, there's 14 people commenting right now in the down there telling me, oh, it'll actually go exactly 23.6 blocks away. But no, I'm not sure how far away it'll go, and it doesn't really matter. Now I know that it will go as far as we need it to go. So the next part of this experiment will be that we want to make a lot more of these laser pluses. So that's going to take a little bit of time. We're almost done making the 4th one here. You know what I actually need to do is I need to, oh, come on. I need to take out the center laser, and then that way I can reach into here. So we got 3 more laser pluses now. I just got to put the enchantments on them. I do believe I'm going to put efficiency 5 on all of these guys. I guess we'll just leave that guy crafting. But I'm going to put the higher efficiency on all of them. It does mean that I have a lot of enchanting to do, which does mean that I have a lot of experience that I'm going to need to get. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. We have efficiency. So yeah, I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. And I'm going to get a bunch of these guys all enchanted up, and then we'll start building the room up there. And we are back, and this guy just squirted out its first, second laser plus. Its first, second laser plus. And then if we go up to the top, we've already got a few more coming up here as well. So let's take a look here. There's 2 more in that system. I think 2 more are building. You can set it to build about 4 of them. And then what I did is I went ahead and spent some time, peace out, Z, enchanting some stuff and things. So I got a huge amount of efficiency 3 picks, a huge amount of efficiency 5 picks. Here's all the fortune 3s, and here's all the unbreaking 3s. So more than enough to do all sorts of enchants. So we got 4 laser pluses here. If we go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. And then stick one of these guys in here. Oh, you can't shift click them in. So there's unbreaking. Fortune. Bam! We got another efficiency right there. Boom! So we can recycle all these picks. I'm going to have a lot. But then what I was doing is just taking some more of the lasers, and I was just kind of having a little bit of fun stacking them like so. And then each one that we add on here, it's going to go ahead and power up, and then it's going to make more lasers even faster. It's like a snake eating its own tail. It's the most amazing thing ever. So, all right, so now I got to go ahead and get the rest of these guys done. Then we can go ahead and start, after these are enchanted, what did I just put on there? Unbreaking. So then after these guys are all enchanted, and I guess I'm just going to do like a bunch. I really don't know how many we need. But after we get these guys all enchanted up, then we can clear out the area up top that has all the extra lasers, because we're probably not going to need those anymore once we get a bunch of these built. I feel like I want to build as many as I have enchantments for, just to be redonkulous. Oh, are we running out of power? Oh, man. Oh, man. I think I'm running out of power. How's the AE system doing? All right, it has enough energy stored. Let's go up to the top. I was wondering if this would happen. So these look like they all have enough power. Maybe it is just that these aren't getting enough from the Tesseract? I can't believe that that's the case. Let's go ahead just for gigs and squirt another Tesseract on here. I thought the Tesseract, I didn't know if the Tesseract output is limited. Let's just take a look here. If we stick another one of these guys on. Is this guy on power? And that's on power? Yeah, I didn't think it would. I think that we're actually bottlenecked at the power production level. I didn't think that adding another Tesseract would give us more power. So I don't really know what the power requirements are of these per tick, but I'm sure there are 14 people putting it in the comment section right now. But apparently, regardless of what it is, we have reached a maximum amount of output. Oh, wait, there we go. Now we're getting some power. Why is that suddenly a thing? Huh, that guy's not getting any. These guys are getting plenty. This guy's not getting any. That's really weird. I wonder why that is. It's going to be important that we know kind of what's going on with the power requirements for when we build the bigger system, because I want it to be redonkulous. The reason why we started getting power is because this thing finished building all of its lasers. So we should have a couple more down inside of here. There we go. There's 4. All right, so we got power going to all these guys now. So that's rad. Sweet. And then I think that what I'm just going to do now is kind of expand the system out. I'll probably stop making it in a line like this and make it a little bit more efficiently, and move the table over. And then I'm just going to start pumping out lasers, getting the enchantments going. And when I get a bunch of stuff and things completed, I'll bring you guys back. All right, I got 9 of these bad boys set up, and I've got a couple of the redstone energy cells back here. Each one's holding, how many bazillion is that? 4 bazillion RF, so there's a lot of RF is in the reservoir. And so I'm using this system now to create, to create the new laser pluses. So if we stick this on, we should see everything starts powering up pretty quick. So let's see how the system's holding up with 9 of these guys on it now. So it looks like maybe it's holding up. There's a lot of internal storage. All right, so here we go. You can see we're actually killing that internal. Oh, wait, this guy's not a full laser plus. What? Neither's this guy. What? Something's happening. No, these guys are efficiency and breaking fortune, but they're not showing the full power. Now they are. Now these guys aren't. So there's a problem. There's something happening, because I know all of these guys are the full laser pluses. Don't tell me there's like some glitch where you have to reset them every time or something, because that would be really suck. So let's just take a look at these. So this one's glitched, glitched, glitched. Those three aren't. And then let's set them all in. They're all the correct ones, right? Huh, weird. Oh, ah! Give it to me. Give it to me, the laser. All right. Let's get these guys. Squirt, squirt, squirt. No, what? I can do it. I'm super good at this. All right. So now we got all that. The system seems to be holding up. They're showing zeros. So internal storage is not charging. We don't have any sort of a surplus, but we're not draining any power either. So, all right. And then over here, not draining any power. And then let's take a look at these guys too. 1,000. Isn't that weird? Some sort of glitch. Now, we just did have a crash, and so we had to do a server restart. So I don't know if it has to do with the restart. We'll set all these guys on. So now we're all displaying everything correctly, which is great. Logging in and out shouldn't make any difference, but having the server crash and restart definitely might. And just having a server restart, geez, I hope that doesn't happen. It would be awful if you had to replace those every time. So, bam, 4 laser pluses. And how long was that, guys? Like 2 minutes or something? 1 minute? I don't even know. That was amazing. I have a good amount of the enchantments left. I can do 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. I can do 18 more. Ish. But I don't think that we need that many. I don't really know. So, coming back up to the top here, I'm trying to think. Now, I got to go ahead and tear this guy down. Whoa, I got a K in. Sorry, I'm trying to fly there and I couldn't. So let's grab some of these Tesseracts and just tear this guy apart, because we just don't need it anymore. We got a system that's way... we got a system that's way more powerful. I don't know how many per side I'd want to do. I'm thinking 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 per side? Or 9 per side. 9, 18, 27, 36. 9 per side? 9 per side might be pretty good, pretty cool. I don't know. It seems like there might be a need to be a lot. Now, I have a lot more of the enchanting to do, but we're running a little bit low on time today. And I'm just personally running a little bit low on time. You guys know I got to go back to work tomorrow. Stupid real job. So, yeah, but, so that's going to be it for today. And I had a lot of fun doing stuff and things with you guys. And I think it's pretty cool. I think next time we'll definitely get the Laser Plus room completely set up. And it's going to be a maze ball. So if you guys liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit, peeps. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.